Maxime, first of all, a good day for you at the office, an important victory with the white pieces against Fabiano to start off the day, and after that, you tamed the games. How do you feel about your performance?
Yeah, I think it was good, especially that game with Fabi. Like I had these little ideas in the Berlin endgame, turned out much better than I could.
How difficult it is for Black? Because of course, with the engine, we could see the eval and it was saying 0-0-0, but how difficult it is to actually make a draw in that position?
So I think the first real mistake is H4, like in terms of practicality, because when my rook is on F5, it cannot join.
With a pawn on H5.
With a pawn on H5, yeah. After H4, I get rook F4. So H4 is still a weakness, so his rook on H7 is still tight. Now the difference is I can go rook B4, I can go rook A4, I can go rook G4 and rook D7.
And create some more weaknesses on this side.
Yeah, and then I even got a better version after king E6. I actually brought this rook to D4, the other to F2, because then from F2 I also control F7 pawn. And their A4 was also very nice, like in terms of practicality.
What is the idea behind A4? Just passing
just
the move?
Just to force C5. Actually, I wasn't sure with B4. B4 was also an option. Because my first intention would have been rook FD2, but there you can just wait, because after rook D7 there's rook C8.
Yes.
So
let's say A5, rook D7, rook to C8.
Yeah. And then, so B4 was also an option, but here I thought this was great because king E7, rook C4, this is what I want, B6, B4. And this is already serious.
False, yes.
Yeah, although computer still holds it, but...
From a practical perspective, it's not that easy. And he took on E5.
Yeah.
Now it already felt like his king is
a
little bit out.
Rook D8 felt wrong, but B6... Take, and rook d8, yeah?
Yes, take, rook to d8 and try to create some counterplay on this
side.
I
thought there would have chances, but of course, like if computer holds it, it's very possible. But yeah, after rook d8, I think that he played, I think it's more or less over.
Absolutely, and you executed perfectly. After that, you played this game that you already played before against
except Lenia decided to change.
With h5.
With h5, yeah. And there, I didn't remember anything except that it should be good, but I managed to find this idea with queen c2 and d2, which is quite nice. And then at the end, I was considering playing on, so this was a critical moment.
Did you guys discuss at the end?
After a3, yeah, we did. So first, I wanted to take on g6 after a3.
Yes.
Because queen f6 is still not possible because of queen
d1. Yes.
Yeah. And king a2, which was his intention, is the best move, but then I win a full tempo, so I have opportunities, even though he showed me, like, he probably knew. Queen c4, king b1, queen d4, rook d2, queen d2, queen f6, rook c1, take, queen d3, king a2, queen f3, and yeah, like he told me this line, and should be a draw somehow. But I was concerned, wrongly, I must say, after h takes g6 about queen e2. Because there I thought, like rook e8, queen d2, rook d2, there's threat of rook e5 actually loses.
To rook to h2,
yeah. So this I was concerned about, but turns out this is actually better for me, and more importantly, there's even a better version after queen e2. But anyway, would have gone king a2, so it didn't make a difference. Yeah, but queen c1 here, king a2, queen c4, queen takes, pawn takes, rook d2, and here I miss that I have c3, rook h2, f6. And I'm just much better.
Goes to f5.
Yeah, so I misunderstood this endgame because I thought I can actually be in danger, and that's why I didn't take on g6.
Absolutely, but he probably knew. It felt like h5 was a semi-bluff by him, allowing you to equalize.
If I know queen c2, d2, or find.
Which you did.
Yeah.
And then in the last one against Ali Reza, I would assume.
Yeah, like there were I had too many Berlin games, so too many ideas were shown already, and I was like, yeah.
Since you finished so early, I think the boys want to take you on a tour of what's happening in the other games,
For
and
sure.
maybe you can help us analyze, guys.
Let's watch the leader. I mean, the co-leader.
Yeah, let's.
That's your job. We'll jump into the game of Sam Shankland, who happens to be sharing the lead going into this last round with you. It's one of these Nimzo Indian positions. Your take on
Very
the
old
position.
school Nimzo.
Old
Yeah,
school.
Like you don't see these structures very much anymore. I'm a bit surprised. Jeffrey was so kind of blasé about opening the A file. I thought A4. I guess A4, A5. He was worried about C5 breaks.
No question about it.
Yeah, because
right?
otherwise there's absolutely no reason not to play the move A7, A5 here.
I'm sure it was based on
Some kind of C5, BC5, and then something. Very often this pawn just gets given away to open some squares for your pieces.
Right.
F3, bishop B5, or rook B1 or something. But what about the position right now after rook A7?
Jump right in, Maxime. What do you think of this position? Would you prefer white or black, and why?
Rook H8, rook G1 also plays.
We lost Maxime?
No, Maxime is still here. So, Maxime, which one? There we go.
We expect him to jump in and lead away.
No, like
If you know the answer, just shout it out, Maxime.
sure.
He's thinking. People are allowed to think.
No, I must say that today some opponents have not been showing him enough respect so far.
Jeffrey. Or Sam.
Sam's opponents.
Sam's opponents.
So both Hikaru and Jan, and actually wrongly so because he improved tremendously. So and he's been playing very well.
What do you think about the position, Maxime?
What do I think? I think I mean Jeffrey apparently knows what he's doing. I would be pretty scared with black, but again I don't have any knowledge of this position. Could he want c5 here with black? Like with the idea king c7 and
C4,
rook
C5 is a very scary thought, of course.
I know.
Yeah. I was wondering about knight H5, but we might just get mated, right? Like, we play knight H5. Let's just look at some lines. Yeah, let's go knight H5. I don't know, queen A4.
Yeah, I want to prevent
Knight
c5,
takes
yeah.
G3, knight takes G3, C5. Like it's very easy to imagine this just being mate, you know, with like rook A8 and bishop A6, or rook B7 and bishop A6. I'm currently, I think knight B8. Knight B8 still loses, right? Knight B8, rook B7, or at least is very scary. Knight B8, rook
No,
B7.
it loses, yeah, simply.
Rook B7, king B7, C6 check.
I think it's over.
Knight C6, bishop A6, and this
Also,
is
no, like king A7 there.
bishop B5. Knight A5.
A5.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah, and queen c6 you don't have time like to
Probably
take on
no
G3.
mate.
and-
Yeah, probably no mate. I got slightly overexcited there. But this just to illustrate
Just to illustrate what's black is facing.
how quickly you get mated if things go
There's
wrong.
a reason I proposed the move c5 and you rejected it.
No, I just wanted to show how scary it is, and then we can discuss good moves, which you're suggesting. No, it's just a demonstration. Queen A4, yeah, king B8, maybe, yeah, because
This might be, you're getting yourself tied up a little bit, right?
Yeah, I didn't really want king c7. I was wondering about knight b8, for instance.
knight B8.
Knight B.
Yeah.
This is very scary to me. I don't know.
Wow.
So let's keep going. Bishop E2.
Bishop
Yeah, bishop E2
E2,
with
yeah,
some
you
bishop
go
F3
G4.
ideas.
I don't know if I want queen d7 or queen c7. Probably the latter, actually. If pawn takes c5 is not a threat.
Bishop F3, knight C6 or what?
Yeah.
I mean, I can win the F7 pawn, but that's maybe not enough.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah, I mean,
Forgot about that bad boy.
not in love with what we're doing here with black, if I'm honest. There's also rook B7, king B7, GC looks kind of interesting, at least. Let's put it like this. Yeah.
Rook B7, King B7.
D takes C5.
D
You have to take back with
Rook a8, rook a8 there.
rook A8,
Actually.
yeah, okay. Rook A8 is strong, yeah, I missed that.
Just in time. Wow. But it goes to show that there are some very dangerous attacking lines here for white.
Yeah, I'm still a bit confused as to why we allowed this so comfortably with black. Yeah, I thought this I mean, no matter how unpleasant a5, c5 is, this looks scarier.
Right, right.
But then, I mean, like Jeffrey is, you know, modern generation of players.
Maybe we can also go after queen a4, e5.
E5.
I just lock everything down, yeah.
Yeah, trying to. But I'm scared about, and bishop e2, g4, like trying to.
Bishop d3, bishop f5, king e2, rook. Yeah, I don't know. It's king
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks.
knight b8 played by Jeffrey. A kind of an acknowledgement that things
Things
need to be addressed
are-
at least. Yeah.
Yeah, things
At least
are scared.
things
No,
needs to
I
be-
mean, knight b8 makes sense, yeah?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's just.
Because c5, dc probably you want.
Yeah. Now
You're
now
not
he
getting
definitely will
enough.
be meeting c5 with a capture because you can't allow c takes b6 for sure.
So perhaps let's start with queen to a4.
No, but even here, yeah, queen a4 now, and then knight c4 and.
Still, so frightening.
I'm very, very frightened. But
Yeah.
maybe knight h5 is still okay somehow. Because if we get rid of the bishop on g3, there will be much fewer pieces giving us mate.
Okay, I'm gonna be super greedy. Why not I go knight d5?
No, I like knight h5 actually.
Knight d5? Or knight
Let's try
a...
to go for c3.
Super
Yeah.
This might be a bit too greedy. I'm not gonna.
Asking for the world, Christian. Nice,
Yeah.
but knight h5. I like this idea too. Just get rid of this.
Just get rid of that guy.
Because the
yeah,
knight on b8 is formidable.
Yeah, it's a very good defender, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the maneuver that I very much want to show is that, like bishop h2, yes, there's a draw,
sorry.
but also kind of a cute idea that
Knight
might be,
f4.
yeah, knight
And
g7.
bishop g3, knight h5.
Knight g7, I thought. Knight g7 is quite strong.
You want to. You
And then
want
knight
to win.
f5. I am actually getting rid of that bishop.
Right.
But knight g7, rook h1. Are you like?
Ah.
Really? You're gonna self-pin yourself like this? G4, G3? Like G4? Knight C4, G3?
You were
and-
telling a story the other day.
Yeah, about the bishop. No,
About, yeah, yeah.
No, I meant G4, G3. I mean,
Remember there was a bishop
Yeah.
on a7 and the pawn
Yeah,
went to
yeah,
b6
sure,
and
yeah.
your trainer was like
not,
taser.
not mine. Luckily for me, not mine. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, I
didn't
cannot
work.
make anything work. So
Yeah, I didn't work with that particular
No,
approach.
but it was a nice story. I like the story. C5, too optimistic? Did he play queen a4?
He played queen a4 for now. Yeah, he is not committing to
Excuse me.
to anything just yet after knight b8.
so wait, queen a4, knight c6.
I guess he wants some sort
C5,
of
yeah, I
C5,
guess.
yeah.
C5 again.
Probably
yeah.
the immediate c5, yeah, because rook
Yeah,
b7
you need
just-
c5.
Yeah, so we go c5, knight a7 absolutely forced, because otherwise rook takes b7 will
C7
win
is
the game.
winning
probably.
attack. Yeah.
So we take that rook.
Let's take it back.
She takes d6 or just take on a7. Which one do we prefer?
I would say take on a7.
Yeah, I
like-
think if we want to give mate, we have to take on a7. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so bishop a6 is on your agenda. I get that, but
So
is it killer?
G takes, and now knight c4 or
Knight c4, knight d5, right?
yeah, knight c4, knight d5 seems to be stopping my.
Yeah, probably. But knight c4, knight d5, knight e5 actually.
Oh yeah, and then bishop a6. Knight e5.
So this stops knight takes b6 check ideas.
But
and
knight e5 followed by bishop a6 is very scary still.
Oh,
Very scary. Yeah, I don't know.
This looks ugly.
c7, c6.
I mean, f6, bishop a6, fe is currently. I still get mated.
Sorry, c6 is
Knight
it?
c6.
Knight takes c6
Yeah.
might be a problem.
Well, excuse me. Bishop knight takes c6, bishop c6, bishop a6.
Well, that's not mate. That at least
Bishop a6?
continues the
it's
game.
close to mate, though.
It's close to me, but it's queen a8. and
It
bishop
is
b5.
mate.
Yeah, it is mate actually. Yeah, and bishop b5 now.
And there was a reason you wanted to get rid of this bishop,
yeah,
wasn't there?
I was about to say, I wasn't talking about this for nothing. Yeah.
Right.
We can actually, I think, one thing we want to check is in the current position. Can we play knight h5? I keep on returning to this, but I
in the current
really,
position.
yeah, instead of knight c6, just go knight h5. I want this bishop gone.
No, but here I'm scared of c5 again. DC.
But we
DC.
think it, yeah, first of all, DC, but secondly, we currently don't think this is mate, right? I think.
Yeah, yeah.
But also d takes c5 here. Where's the mate here?
Yeah, it comes back actually. So knight h5, even queen e8 is a move, yeah?
Yeah, queen e8 is also a very important resource in these types of positions, yeah, for sure. Reestablishing more control over the light squares could be very useful.
It's
No, some of these knight and bishop, they're really doing a great job. so far.
All right, so let's maybe let Jeffrey think. What do we think about the
Absolutely.
London? Because the London looked like it was getting sharper than we anticipated.
Shakriar versus
No,
Lanier?
Yeah, this looks like a draw most likely.
Levon against Jan.
When
'Cause-
we left it, we thought that white was for choice.
Yeah, but
Weird things have happened since.
Levon chose a kind of a strange plan. He landed the knight on c6 and seemingly prepared to support it with b4 and b5, and then never played b5. So it is now sort of stuck on c6. Not stuck, I mean, but it's
Stuck.
It's pinned. It's pinned and is not supported
Exactly.
properly by pawns. So
Right.
And knight d5 is next.
and knight d5 is coming in, yeah, for sure.
But
But
A kind of
no, I
an-
was trying to make some f5 ideas work, but doesn't look like it. I mean, first take on a8, then f5, but
So what if you take on a8 and go queen b2?
queen to
Which
E.
square?
B2. B2.
B2.
Try
I
to go
think
for
he's,
yeah,
pawn on
knight
d4.
e5 here.
knight d5, knight g5 here. Black is kind of
Knight e5?
knight d5, knight d5, knight g5, I guess.
You
Yeah.
can even start with knight d5, yeah, if you
Yeah,
want to
or-
avoid fe.
I can also take with the f pawn.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I can start knight d5 then.
Yes.
Yeah, we can start with this, and also after fe queen 6 ef, I have queen c3, so I'm actually
Yeah.
sort of playing for a win there. Maybe. I mean,
Right.
it's a draw, but black is completely fine. So it looks like Jan is doing
Pressing,
fine.
man.
No, pressing is an overstatement, but
Yeah.
I think it's
That's the Jeffrey game, pardon me.
So
Yeah,
Jeffrey went
Jeffrey did
knight
play knight
h5.
h5, by the way. Yeah.
And your take on this one, Maxime. First of all, Lanier played incredibly fast. So fast, he actually had 27 minutes on his clock at one moment.
3 moves ago, he had 27. 3 moves ago. Now he has 13. Very usual.
I'm assuming we are getting close to a draw, but did Char win his first 2 games today?
Yeah.
He did. He
Yeah.
did indeed.
Nice.
And I don't know if you saw the finish of Shaq's round 8 game. He had pawns on c2 and d2 as black
Yeah, that was some absolutely
against Bobby.
crazy stuff there at the end.
Did you see the ending of that? Christian, would you be so kind as to show our illustrious guest this crazy position we
Yeah,
were
let's-
forced to
let's-
analyze?
Yeah, can we switch off before you get to the final?
can definitely
switch,
do that.
Switch the engine off and ask MVL what he thinks about that position.
Sure.
This is the this is the way to go.
So I think it was somewhere around here.
Sadly, here I just saw the computer evaluation is a
Oh.
draw, but
Okay, so this position.
This
but
is the
then-
position.
This
position,
is the
your
position.
move.
How do you win?
That's actually that's not the
A
way.
puzzle rush.
That's not the way to
I
ask
mean,
this question.
d1 knight looks like a move.
It's winning, but you
D1
have
knight wins,
you have a
yes.
clever
Yeah.
way.
Something else.
Something else.
Your suggestion of an under promotion is winning, Maxine, but there is a remarkable way to
Something
victory.
a bit more dominant that wins on the spot. Not that d1.
Yeah,
knight
because
doesn't
d1 knight, king d3, I can understand why this would not
Right.
be too direct. I mean, I need to make
So
sure
d1
first.
queen doesn't win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a kind of a
And neither does c1 equals queen.
yeah.
No,
Those,
but like I'm calculating c1, I'm just checking whether there's perpetual or not there.
It is perpetual.
Yeah.
Yes.
Almost feels like a Twilight Zone.
Ah, yeah, because you get mated on g3.
Exactly.
Yeah, you get-
Okay,
yeah.
Jade, king g3,
That's-
rook
that's the
g8.
thing.
that's it.
Yeah.
With the queen on d1, you can still play queen to g4, but that's just a draw. Rook
Yeah.
takes g4 and rook c8.
So something more direct.
It's actually not that direct.
yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah, no, but like more convincing. Okay, what if I go something like king h7?
Rook f8.
Bravo,
Rook f8,
bravo.
rook e2.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah. I mean,
yes.
Wow,
King
okay.
h7 or king g7.
yeah.
Yeah, and king f5.
We're
I guess
not
rook e8.
worthy.
Rook e7 or
Just rook e7. Just get out of the way. That'll work.
No more
So,
checks.
yeah. But yeah, this is why they're getting.
So you can appreciate how we spend our days.
I mean, you know,
Not so bad.
I'm not jealous per se because I know that doing commentary is actually quite tough. So I prefer my spot, but still,
Yeah.
it's not like you're not doing too badly. Like there's good things to do when you're doing commentary.
One final game we haven't spoken about yet,
Yes,
the
which
clash
game?
between Hikaru and Fabi. So what do we think about this position? I'm kind of liking it for, I want to say I like it for black, but as usual, the problem is I can see Christian's screen.
Ah.
You shouldn't be looking.
I shouldn't be looking,
You
yeah,
got sharp
but
eyes.
I have sharp eyes, yeah, what can I say?
Wow. Boy, it started off as an A3 English. Maxime, just jump right in. How do you break down this position? What draws your eyes?
In one run, this looks terrible.
Terrible
Like,
for?
For black, I would assume, right?
I mean, terrible for white, yeah.
Thank you.
I was
Thank
waiting
you.
for that clarification.
Yeah.
Terrible for white. And why do you say that?
Well, if you don't have to play g5, then you might be fine, but I don't see like a move like knight b3 holding up, so I'm assuming that d5 will be forced, and then your pieces are just kind of passive.
I'm wondering if d takes c5 is playable and then e5 against whatever we play, but
Yeah, but knight takes already?
e5? And just knight d7 or something, or what do you want here?
Yeah.
And then I wanted to maybe take on d6, go knight d4, and claim that we're...
Yeah, no, maybe
not
this
doing
was
that
not the
poorly.
best.
Hmm.
What if I take with the pawn, e5, knight d7?
Yeah, this one worries me more.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I will have to sacrifice that pawn, but maybe it's not that bad anyway, like bishop d5 and then knight d4. Or...
Knight D E4.
Well, knight of 3, yeah. I will choose a square depending on what black
Okay,
is.
it's at the very least there are more content chances than I first thought. So probably with d takes c5, like unless there's something.
But also, like, d5, knight d4, how bad is it or good? d5, knight d4, let's say we play...
I mean, do we have to go knight d4? I thought knight f4 was also a very serious option.
Just a second, knight F4.
Because I threatened some stuff, including knight d7, knight e5.
Yeah, positionally...
Can I go
yeah.
E5 now? Can I go E5?
Yeah, I was wondering if we can do the thematic
This
thing.
knight D3 is a problem, though. So
Like-
take on E5 and then... I guess I can go knight D4.
Yeah, I thought knight e4 was your idea, but I don't know. I was guessing I can just take on e4.
And then
yeah,
f5
maybe.
or something. Yeah.
Knight
No, at the
C4.
very least, like in terms of practical terms, it's not that dreadful. Unless f5.
So let's see, F5, knight
Yeah.
takes E5.
Yeah, because d6, bishop a5 actually. Or maybe pawn takes e4.
Yeah, this doesn't look good. So
Yeah,
if I
let's
take on
go knight c5, yeah.
E4.
e4. Yeah, this doesn't look good at all. Because queen d6.
Queen
will
d6
threaten
coming
mate.
in, and even e4, e3 if you have to play bishop e2. so-
Yeah, no, that's not good.
Yeah, that might be problematic.
So at the very least, Hikaru is spending time on whether to play d5 or d takes c5, but it looks pretty bad, to be honest.
From a practical perspective,
From a practical perspective, it's not as bad as I first thought, but still.
It's bad, but not terrible. And knight B3. Idea.
Yeah, knight b3 is also a move, but maybe
Keeping-
the sort of the least critical of all.
Yeah, it feels a little grotty, but
Yeah, I
Cool.
didn't want knight b3, but
don't know.
Yeah.
Overall, how do you like the tournament thus far, Maxime? How your overall feeling? 3 rounds of rapid. You've had some very exciting games. And
I'm not sure, but I think it might be the first time I'm unbeaten in the Rapid.
the first time that you lead in the Rapid?
Yeah,
Unbeaten.
it's very likely, actually.
Maxime, congratulations, first of all. I mean, that's a pretty respectable result, I would say, after 3 rounds. Still,
2 more days to go.
18 games to go. How do you feel
Yeah.
about the Blitz section?
I'm feeling good. Like the way I played so far, I feel that if I can keep up this shape, I have nothing to be worried about. In terms of GCT standings, given that Levon was, the main competitor in terms of points, so far the fact that I have 3 points advantage over him, maybe 2 if he wins this game, we'll see. But it's quite a good feeling. So
Are you keeping an active eye on those GCT standings at all times?
not at all times, but I mean, definitely some perspective. I mean, I definitely want to win this event and like get some sort of advantage over both Levon, Wesley, and the other players.
Maxime, congratulations. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Cristian.
Thank you for joining us, Maxine. Always a pleasure to have you in studio.